In this video, we're going to be talking about solving multi-step equations. So, solving that equation, check your solution. What you have to do is you have to isolate the variable. And in order to isolate that variable, you kind of have to do the opposite of the order of operations. Our order of operations was PEMDAS. So look at our variable q. First, we want to try and undo any adding or subtracting. So if I subtract 11 from both sides, then that cancels out the 11. And we have 2q equals -8. And then we divide by q. We divide by 2, cancels out the 2, and we end up with a -4. So you want to get that variable alone. So usually you're going to have your variable, a number times your variable, plus something equals something. You want to subtract that thing out. Okay, on this one, I'm going to move this one over to the middle. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do this. Haha. I guess I can't. Thought I'd be able to move it over. Okay. I am going to rewrite it. I'm going to rewrite it because I didn't really give myself enough room on that left side. Okay, so again, you have 2/3 times t plus 5 equals 9. I am going to subtract 5 from both sides. So I'm left with 2/3 t, because these 5's cancel, equals 4. Then I need to get rid of that 2/3. Like what we did in the previous video, I multiply by the reciprocal of that fraction. Now, look and see. Is there anything that can cancel? So the 4 goes into 2 times. So now I multiply across and I get 6. Okay, so now this one. This one kind of goes against what I said about PEMDAS, because I said, okay, it's the opposite order of operations. So many of you are going to try and subtract 9 first. Okay, in this one, we have to multiply by 12. So think about reading this. K plus 9 divided by 12. What's the last thing I said? Divided by 12. That's the last operation. So that's the first thing I undo. So I multiply both sides by 12. That cancels those out. So I have k plus 9 is equal to a -24. I subtract 9 from both sides. To get a -33. Okay, write an example for the situation and then solve. 12 decreased by twice a number equals -34. So 12 decreased by twice a number. And I'm going to remember I needed to find my variables, I forgot. And it's going to be our number equals -34. Oh, I already used blue. Okay, so now we need to solve this. So, okay, I have 12 minus 2n. So I need to get this 2n term on its own. So I subtract 12 from both sides. So this 2n is technically negative. So I keep that minus sign with it. So I have negative 34 minus 12. I get a negative 46. If I then divide by a negative 2, n is equal to a 23. Okay, and that is my video on solving two-step equations.